Good morning, folks, and it's a somber one here as we report on Tropical Storm Debby, which has slammed into North Carolina, bringing with it a deluge of rain, devastating floods, and the terrifying threat of tornadoes. This is a serious situation, folks, and we urge everyone in the storm's path to take every precaution. The National Weather Service is closely monitoring Debby's every move, issuing urgent warnings and advisories to keep residents informed. They're the real heroes in this, folks, working tirelessly to keep us safe. Right now we're seeing flash flood warnings in effect for much of the state, and tornado watches have been issued for several counties. This is a dynamic and dangerous situation that's still unfolding. We'll continue to provide updates as they come in, but please stay tuned to your local news and heed all warnings from emergency officials. Folks, the rainfall we're seeing with Debby is nothing short of staggering. Some areas of North Carolina could see up to 10 inches of rain before this is all over, and that much water in such a short period of time is a recipe for disaster. Already, we're seeing reports of widespread flooding across the state. Rivers and streams are overflowing their banks. Roads have been turned into raging rivers, and homes and businesses are being inundated with water. It's heartbreaking to see the damage this storm is causing. If you're in a flood-prone area, I can't stress this enough. Evacuate now. Don't wait for the water to reach your doorstep. Get to higher ground, find a safe place to stay, and please, stay there until the authorities give the all clear. Sadly, folks, we have to report that Debby's fury has already claimed the lives of 6 people along the East Coast, including 2 young children. Our hearts go out to the families and loved ones of those lost in this terrible tragedy. The storm first made landfall in South Carolina, leaving a trail of destruction in its wake before barreling into North Carolina. We're seeing reports of downed trees, power outages, and severe damage to homes and infrastructure. The recovery effort is going to be long and difficult, but I know the people of North Carolina are resilient, and they'll get through this together. For folks living along the coast, the danger isn't just from the rain and wind. Tropical storm Debby is also pushing a wall of water ashore, known as storm surge, and that can be just as deadly as the storm itself. The National Hurricane Center has issued storm surge warnings for parts of the North Carolina coast, with some areas potentially seeing water levels rise as much as 5 feet above ground level. That's enough to inundate entire neighborhoods. If you're in an evacuation zone, please heed the warnings and get out now. Don't try to ride this one out. Your life could depend on it. Section 5, Twisters on the horizon. Tornado threat looms large. As if the rain, flooding, and storm surge weren't enough, folks, we've also got another threat to worry about: tornadoes. That's right, Debby is spawning tornadoes as it moves inland, and these twisters can be just as destructive as any hurricane. The National Weather Service has issued tornado watches for a large portion of North Carolina, and we've already seen reports of several tornadoes touching down. Remember, folks, tornadoes can form quickly and without warning. It's crucial to stay weather aware. If a tornado warning is issued for your area, seek shelter immediately in a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Stay away from windows and doors and protect your head and neck. Section 6. Weathering the storm essential safety tips. Folks, when it comes to severe weather like Tropical Storm Debby, preparation is key. Here are a few essential tips to help you weather the storm safely. Stay informed, keep your radio or TV tuned to local news for the latest weather updates and emergency instructions. Charge your devices. Make sure your cell phone and other electronic devices are fully charged in case of power outages. Prepare a go bag. Pack a bag with essentials like water, non-perishable food, flashlights, batteries, first aid kit, and any medications you or your family members may need. Secure your property. Bring loose objects indoors, board up windows, and trim trees and branches that could pose a hazard in high winds. Remember, folks, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Take these precautions seriously and encourage your loved ones to do the same. Section 7. Staying informed, your lifeline during severe weather. In the midst of a severe weather event like Tropical Storm Debby, information is power. Staying informed about the storm's track, intensity, and potential impacts can be the difference between life and death. Thankfully, we live in an age where staying informed is easier than ever before. Here are some reliable sources you can turn to for up-to-the-minute information on Debby, the National Weather Service, NWS. The NWS is your go-to source for official weather forecasts, watches, warnings, and advisories. You can visit their website or follow them on social media for the latest updates. Local news outlets. Your local TV and radio stations will have teams of meteorologists and reporters providing continuous coverage of the storm and its local impacts. Emergency Alert System, EAS. The EAS is a national public warning system that allows the president to address the nation within 10 minutes. You'll receive EAS alerts through your radio, TV, and wireless devices. Don't rely on rumors or social media hearsay, folks. Stick to these trusted sources for accurate and timely information. Section 8. Hope Amidst the Ruins, a call for community support. As we've seen time and time again, folks, in the face of adversity, the human spirit shines brightest. Already, stories of courage, compassion, and resilience are emerging from the communities hardest hit by Tropical Storm Debby. Neighbors are helping neighbors, first responders are working tirelessly to rescue those stranded and provide aid to those in need, and volunteers are stepping up to offer support in any way they can. This is the true spirit of America, and it's what gives us hope in the face of such devastation. If you're looking for ways to help, reach out to your local Red Cross chapter, Salvation Army, or other reputable relief organizations. Every little bit counts, folks. Together, we can help the people of North Carolina recover and rebuild.